This is probably the most dramatic choice we'd have to make, so Yuri's fine. Okay, I'm sorry for making it a big deal. Yuri's fine. It's okay, MidBit. We understand that you're worried about Yuri. She'll get back to you, I'm sure of it. I said in my original playthrough that this isn't a good decision, so I want to see if it's true. Yeah, you're right, Monica. So is there anything planned for today? Nope, I think we're good. You guys are free to go if you want. Are you ready to go, Sayori? Yep, let's go. Uh-huh. Sayori and I pack up our things and we leave the club room together. The walk is quiet for the most part. Sayori and I likely discuss how the poem preparations have been going. Sayori couldn't be more enthusiastic if she tried. It's going well, actually. I think I'll do even better than the last time. That's good to hear. I'm happy for you, Sayori. Thanks. I guess I'll see you tomorrow with the... Yep. Have a good night, Sayori. I enter my house shortly after. Here it comes. I'm already sensing something bad will happen. I go upstairs to my bedroom and change my clothes. I'm feeling tired to lie on my bed. What a day. Maybe we should just get some rest. Thankfully it doesn't take that much time for me to fall asleep. Today has been really stressful. It's been a really stressful day. So I'm glad I was able to fall asleep as quickly as I did. Oh no. I wake up, time reads 10:37 p.m. Check my phone. Still nothing. Why hasn't Yuri responded yet? Oh no, it's gonna be late, so maybe she's asleep. And again, she hasn't said anything back to me all today. You know what? I can't take this anymore. I can't stop thinking about it until I know for certain that Yuri is okay. Even if it was a dream I had in the club, I need to find out why Yuri isn't responding. I'm mostly scared at this point. Who would it be? Even I'm scared. What's gonna happen? Start running at top speed to get to Yuri's house. Haven't ran like this in a while. Makes me realize how out of shape I am. Shouldn't have. Finally make it. Knock on the door and patiently wait for an answer. Oh no. Oh no. Is there any reason Yuri didn't leave it unlocked? No time to question it. I enter Yuri's house. It's pitch black. Find the light switch next to the door on the wall. Oh no. Yuri! Yuri, it's MidBit! Are you here? There's nothing to be heard except for the sound of my own breathing. Decide to check on the living room. My heart is pounding. Something's gonna happen. She's not here either. Well, it's late in the evening. Yuri's probably sleeping. I make my way to her bedroom instead. Oh no! The door is closed. I knock on the door. Yuri! Yuri, I'm here! Nothing. Even if it's an invasion of privacy, I do so anyway. I open the door. It's completely dark. Try to find a light switch. Don't open the lights! Ah! Oh my god! Oh no! Ah! Oh my goodness! Ah! I knew this would happen, but oh my god! Shit! Oh my goodness. No. No! My legs feel weak. Wow, you cut so deep. You made a river friend showed up. Oh my goodness. And what's your knife? Oh my goodness. There's a note. That's probably for us. I can't believe it. I'm in complete shock. So am I. This was kind of the thing that I felt that this would happen, but oh my goodness. It's still impactful. Oh my god. Yuri's lifeless body lies up against her bed, a blood-stained knife at her side. Her wrists have been deeply cut into. She's covered in blood. I mean, oh my god, that's just so much blood, just from cutting. Oh my goodness. Her face is pale from the amount of blood loss. There's nothing I can do but stare. I burst into tears as I fall onto my knees. Yuri. I pounded the ground angrily with my fists. It's my fault. It's all my fault. I could have prevented if it came sooner. I knew I wasn't being paranoid. Yuri would still be alive. I let this happen. I look up. There's something on Yuri's bed. Looks like a note. Pulling myself together, I stand up and walk over to Yuri's bed. I open the note.
My dearest love, I'm sorry. I failed you. I didn't want it to come to this, but I felt like this was the only way. For what it's worth, I loved you so much. You were an amazing boyfriend, the best I could have ever hoped for. I'm writing to you because I want to tell you that I'm sorry. You meant the world to me, but that's also what hurts the most. You're too good for me. I felt like such a burden. I didn't want you to be stuck with a nobody, such as myself. You deserve much better. Goodbye forever, my love. I'll miss you greatly. Yuri.
Oh my goodness. And the fact is even this suicide note has voice lines. Oh my goodness. Feels. As I read the note, I continue to cry. My tears begin to drip from my face onto the note. It feels like as if I'm being stabbed myself. Yuri, the only girl I ever loved, is gone. I drop the note and fall onto my knees once again. I then slowly lie on the ground in despair. As I sit there completely helpless, I begin reminiscing about Yuri, all the time we spent together in the club. Oh no. I'll name this the exit music ending because it's really similar. Oh my goodness. It's very impactful. To me at least. Even though I kind of felt like this was gonna happen. At the time we even held hands. Oh. Oh my goodness. Now it all led to this. I failed you, Yuri. I can never take it back. Never take it back? No. MC, don't do this. MC, no. I look over at Yuri again. My eyes and no. Oh no. Breathing heavily through my stomach, I get up and walk over to Yuri. Kneeling down, I slowly pick up the knife. I slowly raise it to my chest. We'll be together soon. I promise. Close my eyes. Goodbye, everyone. Sayori, Monica, Natsuki. Even if I only heard that, oh my goodness. I drop the knife and the metal blade hits the floor with a loud clang. The life slowly drains from my body as I fall over onto the bed. I then sit up against the bed, right next to Yuri. I'm sorry, Yuri. You even died beside her. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here in this choice, my heart sank when I saw the I'm sorry choice. Because I kind of went through the same phase. That's a story. That story in and of itself is worth it of a video, but maybe not now. So even if it makes my heart ache, I wanna see what happens. I'm sorry, Yuri. I can't do this anymore. Yuri and I slowly release each other. She looks in my direction, waiting for me to continue. I swallow deeply. I'm sorry, Yuri, but I don't think this is going to work out. What do you mean? I'm talking about us. This hurts. My heart, it hurts. I don't think we should be together anymore. But I know it's hard, Yuri, but I don't know how to. My heart, it hurts. It really hurts. I love you, but I can't help you. I hope you understand. Yuri looks at me once again. I feel as if I'd just driven a knife into her heart. I understand. I can barely even help myself. Makes perfect sense that you wouldn't want to be together anymore. It was foolish of me to think this would last. You're strong, Yuri. I know you'll be fine. You just need to be confident in yourself. I know. I just need to be alone for a while. Hearing this made me feel nervous. Yuri? Don't worry. I'm not going to harm myself. Just want to be alone right now. Please, just leave. I'm slightly tearing up. Yuri, no, just leave me be. You don't have to worry about me. Yuri is starting to sob again. She was already feeling terrible, so I didn't object. Knowing my next move, I slowly rise from the bed. Yuri remained seated, her face buried in her hands, still sobbing from this whole situation. I opened Yuri's bedroom door and I was about to leave. I turned around and took one final look at Yuri. Oh my goodness. What's done is done. With Yuri still sobbing, I quietly leave her house. And I'm even sure if she looked at me as I left. It doesn't matter now. I betrayed Yuri and their trust. I can't take it back. 1 week later. What happened? Time has been dragging by the minute. It's been been a painfully slow day, and all I can think of is just getting out of class. My mind has been wandering more and more recently. After something like that, you can't really think straight, man. It's rough. It's as if my ability to concentrate has left me completely. I look over at the clock. Class is almost over. There's a meeting for the club afterwards. Not that I'm looking forward to it. Even there, my mind has wandered. I haven't managed to start a new book. Not only that, but as a club, we all decided to drop the talent show. Oh my goodness, everything fell apart. We told Monica that she didn't want to partake in it. Therefore, we canceled her performance. Everything has started to fall apart. I feel it won't get any better from here on out. Just ready for this day to be over. The bell finally rings. I gather my things and make my way out of the classroom. Not even sure why I'm even bothering with the club anymore. It doesn't have the same environment that it used to. I'm stuttering still, emotionally hurt from what I just read. Ever since Yuri and I separated, it's as if the club separated. We don't get into arguments or anything like that, but none of us can really hold a conversation anymore. It's not like we're even friends anymore. Oh my goodness, everything's gray. The club is now just a place to kill time. At least that's how it feels to me. It's almost depressing in a way. It really is. Whatever. Let's just get this over with. As I enter, I don't find Yuri sitting in a normal spot. She's been here just about every day this week. Maybe the club's environment was too much for her as well. She's not even here. Not just that, but Yuri and I haven't spoken to each other ever since we've separated. At least the rest of the girls are here. Monica and Sayori greet me like usual while Atsuki reads her manga. I plop down into my seat without a care. I brought a book to read, but can't be bothered just to read it. Reading hasn't been the same without Yuri. Nothing has really. It'll be like that after I break up. I lay my hand down on the desk. I suppose I'll just rest until the club ends. Oh god, everything's gray. Ouch. As I wake up from my nap, I feel a light tap on my shoulder. I find Sayori standing here, and she's upset. Hi, MidBit. Hey, Sayori. I know I should ask her how she's feeling, but her expression says it all. MidBit. I know it sounds silly to say, but thank you. For what? Just for everything. For being my friend, for giving this club a chance, everything. We're not even friends anymore? I know things haven't been the same since your separation with Yuri, but it'll get over time. It'll get better. Sorry. Even if the club spirit has gone downhill, just know that I'm happy you gave it a chance. All of a sudden, Sayori hugs me. Oh my goodness. You're a great friend, MidBit. You can't do anything but hug her in return. After a while, Sayori and I release each other. You can't build the courage to say thank you to Sayori, but judging by my smile, she understood me. She then goes back to her seat. I sit there in silence, even though I don't know how much time I'll dedicate to the club before I decide to drop it. I have to admit that it wasn't a mistake coming here. I'll always remember the good times we shared as a group. Checking my phone, I realize what time it is. Club's now over for the day. Monica doesn't even bother to say her catchphrase. Oh my goodness. I make my way to the corridor. As I'm walking in the hallway, I notice my throat feels a little dry. I should get something to drink. I head to the nearest water fountain. Leave me alone! Who is this? I haven't done anything. As I'm about to turn the corner, I hear some commotion in the distance. I stand near the hall, listening in. That voice. That was Yuri? You didn't have to do this. And we're even happy that we found her. I turn into the hallway and find Yuri with her sleeves down. Clyde is standing in front. Oh my goodness, do you really have to ruin this thing too? Her arms are bloody and her cuts appear to be fresh. Oh my goodness. Did Yuri skip the club so she could do this? I had the feeling all this time that you did harm to yourself. You really are a freak, aren't you? Oh, do you really have to ruin this too? Yuri and his group begin laughing. How is that supposed to be funny? Yuri runs away from the group, crying in her hands. She runs past me. I chase after her. You're gonna comfort her after what you just did. I eventually catch up to Yuri. I find her hunched over at the bench. She notices me and looks up. Hi, MidBit. You saw that? I nod. I think it's time for me to leave. Do you want to go home? I can't walk with you, Yuri. We just broke up. And now you're offering to walk her home. I mean, there's nothing wrong, but give the wound time to heal. No, it's okay, MidBit. I'll be moving on. What does that mean? After giving it some thought with my father, we've decided it was best to leave. For good. After the semester is over, my father and I are moving. Oh no. When was this decided? Was Yuri planning to tell us this at some point? I can't take it anymore. I need to move on. It's so painful to be here. I want to start a new life. Wait, you can't, Yuri! I'm sorry, Mid. This is the only situation I can think of. Moving won't solve anything, Yuri. We can help you. We'll be there for you. Please don't leave us. My pleading doesn't seem to be effective. Yuri starts sobbing again. Goodbye, Mid. Thanks for everything. She gets up from her seat and starts walking away, not even looking at me. I chase after her. Yuri, wait! She doesn't stop. Yuri continues to walk, pretending that I'm not here. As if this day wasn't grey enough, I eventually catch up to her and turn her around. I hug Yuri tightly. Oh no! Yuri, please don't leave. I messed up. And we even regret breaking her trust after deciding that we couldn't help her. I betrayed your trust and I know why you feel this way. I know we've separated, but the truth is I love you. I don't know what I was thinking back then. Please stay, Yuri. I'm getting emotional again. I can't lose you again. You just lost her. Oh my goodness, I shouldn't really be laughing. I'll be right at your side to help you face your problems. We can work this out together. Aww. All of a sudden, Yuri lightly pushes me back. She then grabs my face. I can feel the warmth in her hands. Tears continue to form in her eyes. Her sleeves have fallen down, revealing her cuts and scars. Yuri stares deeply into my eyes before she speaks again. I'm sorry, Midbit. I have to do this. This is the best thing I can do for myself. I start to tear up myself. It's painful knowing that this is all my fault. I could have easily fixed this if I hadn't let go of Yuri. It's all my fault, Yuri. No, Midbit. It wasn't your fault. Believe me, I would like to stay here with you and the club. As of right now, it's just not an option. I love you, Midbit. That's why I'm doing this. Will I ever see you again, Yuri? Without saying another word, Yuri lets go of me. Right in the heart. Oh my goodness. These alternate endings are heartbreaking. Oh my goodness. She turns around and starts walking towards the exit. I stand there until she's no longer visible. There's nothing I can do but cry. I eventually take a seat at the bench. So this is how all it ends. How it all ends. Yuri's gone forever. Even though that she insisted it wasn't my fault. I know it is. I blame myself. I told Yuri time and time again that I'll be there for her. And I failed her. I let go, and I'll probably never see her again. This is how it has to be. Every choice has a consequence, and I missed my chance to make the right one. This is what I'll live with from now on. I'll never forget you. There's no way I could. I'll miss you, Yuri. So now that I have a microphone that I can basically just put on my desk and not hold, because I'm one of those guys that likes to move their hands around while they're speaking. So hello, and allow me to reintroduce myself. I am MidBit, and since I got comments from Matt himself that he wants to know what I do think about his mod, so I do want to say I loved it. So everything from the emotions, I felt happy, I felt sad, I felt angry. It was a really nice mix of emotions. So for my first theory-centered mod that I get to play, I loved it. So music, it fit every scene. Like all of the music used, it fits every scene. I have nothing to say. It's actually really good. Especially the story itself. I also love the story. I loved how Matt gave Yuri a background of her cutting, and it's not just because she enjoys it. She's actually using it as some sort of a coping mechanism. Is that correct? Like a coping mechanism since she's an outcast and she's been bullied. So I think the only complaint I can give this mod is that I don't know, it would have been cool if we actually get to see Clyde in Misha Sati, but that's actually pretty much my only problem with it. So props to you, Matt. I loved it. So yeah, I hope you guys will stick around because Blue Skies is next, and I'm really, really excited to play Blue Skies. See you guys.